Welcome to dinner. Well, no, because it's, you know, gotta wait, some time for it to show up. But it'll get there. All right. So today, I didn't really know what else to do. So I knew I needed to eat dinner. And Jesse and I were talking about making videos, and it got kind of chaotic. So it just turned into a, hey, why don't we? Yes, hello. That's wonderful. Thank you. Why don't we just film me eating dinner? Because reasons. So I today went and I made some pan-fried pork dumplings from Trader Joe's. Um, Jessie likes to shop at Trader Joe's because it works well for her, like gyoza, stomach, and things like that. It makes it easier for her, to be able to digest things. So um, that's the reason why we shop there more often than not. And it's kind of a bonus that the food's pretty good. So I made the pork ones. Typically, they tell you just to, steam them, but I like a pan-fried dumpling. I think it tastes amazing. I've got 10 of them here. I'm a stickler for even numbers. My pan typically does 9 really well, but I wanted to do 10. And then I also have some low sodium soy sauce. Why? Because it was cheap at Walmart. And I like to make things easy. And then at the very end, just for some dessert, uh, I have some Reese's Christmas trees. So I will dig into those in a little bit. As always, I have my handy dandy Mountain Dew and my breast cancer cup. My breast cancer cup is filled with just ice water. No, nothing crazier. So let's get digging. If anybody wants to judge me on my chopstick holding, I'm sorry, I'm not perfect. I just use them when I can because I think it's convenient. Mm. This is the first time I've had these. I will say that they're a lot smaller than my normal ones. I would go to Walmart and they have it's a brand in some yellow box, I don't, or in a bag or something. They taste great, but I pan fry them up, and it comes out really really nice. But they're about twice the size of these. Hey Raiders, welcome in. Mm. Don't forget, guys, when you come in, make sure you double tap that screen. Just punch me in the face. Like this live, please. Really helps me out. Birds are bad luck. Well, I'm sure that somewhere they are. Depends which bird. I appreciate it. Thank you much, Raiders. So, how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing good? Do you like your dog? Well, I don't know about your dog. Can't really say I like something that I don't know. I do like dogs. I like cats too. Kyla, hello, hello. Welcome in. Oh, it's in the picture. Okay, let me look at it. Very cute. Alberta, Canada. Thank you for joining. So, why is that my profile for YouTube? Well, it's actually not my channel. It's actually my wife's channel, Jessie Lynn. Um, I jump in periodically from time to time because this is soon going to be our channel. Um, she decided that she wanted to start documenting her journey from her diagnosis and treatment with breast cancer, and she wanted to be able to share that with others. Something that we noticed during our experience going through breast cancer was that there was a lot of misinformation. There was a lot of people that weren't getting told, the truth about things. And, I've been with her every step of the way, and we wanted to share the truth behind, breast cancer and treatments and what it's like and what it's not like and what works and what doesn't work. Now, we know that every person is unique, but we wanted to share what worked with us. Some things are non-traditional, some things, do work. I appreciate that, Raiders. Thank you so much. And absolutely, I would encourage you to go and check out her journey. It's really amazing. She documents everything the best that she can. It's not easy. BGA, hey, how you doing, brother? Welcome in. Yeah, it's definitely been a journey. We've been through a ringer going through this, but we're hoping that bringing awareness to our experience and the things that we've been through, it, excuse me, it helps somebody else. So that's the hope. That's the goal. Helping even just one person makes all the difference. These dumplings are really, really good, by the way. Kind of wish I would have made more, but that's okay. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I did a video of a Taco Bell challenge by the one and only Big Guy Appetite that was just in here, and I ate so much in that video that I didn't want to eat the whole next day. I was so full. So from then on, I've learned, trying really well to not overeat. When I get to the point where I'm full, just be done. They're pork. I went and I got them at Trader Joe's. I was telling everybody, Jesse, that you know we go up to Trader Joe's every once in a while. They got one, in our area, and we went up there, and they had some in there, and I'm a carnivore, so we did get the veggie ones. I think Jesse has them for when she does have a good day. But she really loves the shrimp ones. Um, and I'll have to try and see if I can, you know, get her on a good day to go and do that. It's really, really good. I pan fry them up, and they're so, so good. Anybody doing anything good for the holidays? Oh yeah, Raiders. I apologize. Jessie is actually in the chat. That's her, JessieLynnsRibbons. She is here with us. She just isn't able to be on the camera right now. She's not feeling super great because of her treatments, but she is able to, chime in and chat and socialize. So that's why I'm on this side of the camera and she's on that side. She did do a video mm, not too long ago, given her 25 days of Christmas plan, and then she's gonna try and do a video every day to do, the 25 days of Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holiday season to you. In our home, we do celebrate Christmas, so that's why we call it the 25 days of Christmas. Yeah, BGA. I'll have to see if I can find, or I'll take a picture of it, and I'll try and put it up in one of our videos one of these days so you can see it. It is so good. I really should have made more. This is like a snack. Yeah, Vlogmas. I don't know. I don't know about Vlogmas. I'm not super great on the vlog front. Um, but she's gonna do, a video about the same length as much as she can coming up. So we're hoping it's gonna go well. Mm. Is anybody else doing anything for the holidays? Cece says, "I'm having my family for Christmas. Family is what makes home." Hey, absolutely. And blood isn't family. I believe that wholeheartedly. Family is what you make it. It's the people you surround yourself with. It's the people that you love and care for, and they can be far and wide. So I love that. I think that that's an awesome awesome thing. And you're blessed to be able to have your family be there with you. When I was in the service, I didn't get to have my family with me. When I was on deployment and things like that, so it was pretty hard come holiday season. But you surround yourself in work and the people that you're working with, and you kind of just go and make the best of what you got. You typically, when I was out on the ship, we'd have surf and turf, steak and shrimp for major holidays. They made a big deal out of it. It was pretty good. Get another bite in here. Mm, soy sauce squirted out at me. Sorry about that, guys. These are really, really good. It looks like on the inside, I can't really tell really well what's inside, but it looks so good. No, I mean, it tastes good, obviously, otherwise it wouldn't be in it. And Raider says, I am going to all grandparents' house and aunts and all that and have a great time. That's great. I have one easy. Um, I have one grandparent left. Um, and I'm fortunate enough that she is around. Um, so I do try to spend what time I can with her while I can. I mean, she is getting up there in age, and people don't live forever. Well, that's wonderful for you, Carlos. I'm happy. But this is a positive room. We're going to keep it positive. So you want to battle? Go live your dream. But as I was saying, I only have one grandparent left, and I'm trying to spend as much time as I can with her. She's been instrumental in this experience that we've been going through with Jessie, and I wouldn't be able to be with her as much as what I have been if it wasn't for her. So we're really grateful. CC, 6 years without my dad. May he rest in peace. But we as a family stayed strong. For family will always. I'm really sorry to hear that, CC. You know, it's really tragic when we lose a loved one. Um, I'm sure that it was really hard for you. Um, but it's really awesome to see that you have a great support system and a family that's able to stay strong together. Because if you guys can stay together, it really helps everybody out. So I mean, I'm really thankful that you have that support system for you. With the holiday season coming around, you know, my family is not able to be out here. Jesse's family is not able to be out here, so it's really just us. Um, we can't drive, really far. We don't have, the ability to do that. Um, Not only is it expensive to travel, but you know, with Jessie going through treatment, we can't risk, her getting sick and then she's not able to get treatment. So, we have to prioritize, doing the best that we can. And, being able to, have the technology that we have now allows us to, have, YouTube and Meets, Google Meets and FaceTime and all these resources to be able to connect with others regardless of distance. And that really helps. It's not great, but it's better than absolutely nothing. I mean, I'll make this connection for you. I am in my 30s. I know I don't look like it. I'm probably look like I'm older than dirt. But um, if anybody is around my age or older, you guys will remember Black Friday, right? Black Friday used to be this nightmare event. People would be camping outside of Best Buy and Walmart. They'd bring pop-up tents, sleeping bags. They would be out there. It would be a nightmare. And when you would go inside, you would, be fighting. There would be fists thrown in order to get, a new stereo system, for example, right? Complete craziness. I went to Walmart just to get groceries the other day, and everybody was in the pickup lane. Not the go in the store lane, the pickup lane. And then you have things like Amazon, where everybody goes and they order things online and it's brought right to your door. Technology is a wonderful thing, but it has changed the world so much. So, you know, I think that it kind of goes to show that there's a change in how things have progressed over the years. You know, when I was growing up, our phones were attached to the wall. My grandmother had a rotary phone. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I think rotary phones are rather interesting. Raider, thank you, Jessie Lynn. I hope you're getting better and live with your husband. Oh, that's the goal, Raiders. We're trying to keep it that way. I mean, I don't have any plans of dropping off the face of the planet anytime soon. And I mean, Jesse's fighting the good fight, so we're keeping it in there. Yes, see, I'm 42 and I miss the old days where we had no Wi-Fi. I remember when the sound of AOL, the dial-up was like the craziest thing because you're like on the phone talking to somebody, and then and you got that staticky noise, and you're like, I'm trying to talk on the phone. Can you please stop? And everything is going upside down. It was so insane. I was telling Red and Blue the other day. I was like, TV used to be completely different when I was a kid. Like, your parents had you go and hold the antenna. You weren't somebody that had a remote control. You were the remote control. Go up, turn the knob, pull it in, push it off. That's how the TV worked. It was crazy seeing how much, you know. Yeah, see, I was my mom's remote. Video games weren't a thing. I mean, they were, but they weren't. I mean, you had to go to an arcade. These are so good. I'm sitting here talking about the good old days, forgetting about my food. Mm. Mm. So when you guys were growing up, what was your most memorable part about being a kid? I know what mine was. It was. Everybody's gonna probably think I'm crazy. I liked drinking from the garden hose. It there is something special about the water that comes out of a garden hose. It tastes completely different. And if you get to it in the summer too soon, and you're like, I'm really thirsty, you go grab it, and you start drinking out of it, and it is scalding hot because of the sun beaming down on the garden hose. Oh my goodness. Mm, grandparent stories. Let's see. My gram tells us stories constantly. We don't know whether there's some fact to them or not. We think that sometimes they are, but we think that sometimes it's that grandparent wisdom that's kicking in, and it's more of a let's try to extend a little bit of this to give you some perspective or a truth, so that you take a story out of it. Oh man, but I don't know what it is. There's something about old timey stories that just they sink in differently than when you were an adult. Like I can tell my kids stuff, and it's just in one ear and out the other. But then like when a grandparent says something, they'll remember it until the end of time. It's crazy. Mm. See, and Kylie gets it. Garden hose water is just better. I don't know if it's the dirt or the particles or just the sun that changes how it works. I have no idea. Well, no, 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 no. Well, you got to be careful because if you don't get it when you let it get out of the hose, you get that sun that comes down, beams on it, turns it into like a boiling, scalding mess. You might as well stick your mouth in a deep fryer. But oh, so good. Mm. It probably was. And Jesse says, for those of us that drank from garden hoses, it's the reason that we didn't get sick. I believe it. Oh, thank you. That was really, really good. All right. So let's see here. All right. I got my trees. All right. CC's on trip. No, tap water, bad juju. I don't know where it's been. Don't know where it's coming from. I don't want nothing to do with it. Not my monkeys, not my circus. Raiders. I gotta go. Hope you have an amazing night. Hope you get better, Jessie Lynn. Thank you much, Raiders. I hope you have a wonderful, safe night. Enjoy whatever it is that you're doing. I appreciate you being here. Hydro Jug. If anybody's interested in Hydro Jug, the Black Friday sale is going on. You can go over to their website, hydrodrug.com. Jesse does have a code over there. It gets you 10% off. It's Jessie Lynn, all one word, JessieLynn. And if you put that in the code bin, you can get 10% off your entire order. Just throwing that in there. I love Hydro Jug. You can get them engraved, with custom words. They got different pictures on there. I have the support, fight ribbon on here with the bottom. This is the 40 ounce. I love it. I definitely encourage everyone to go and get one. It's great. No, I'm not sponsored. No, Jesse's not sponsored. It's just really, really good. All right. Does anybody like Reese's? I love Reese's. Um, Reese's is just awesome for me. Love it. I love peanut butter ice cream. I love. No, I mean, I didn't trust tap water then. Yeah, they were like, "Oh, you need some water? Here, get a cup." Like Graham, Graham. I have spring water that I go and I get 5 gallon jugs of spring water. And if anybody else remembers, well, caveat here, tangent. Um, remember when you were growing up, going to the spring with jugs of water, and you pull over on the side of the road, you walk up, and the spring is coming out of the hillside, and you're filling up your jug right there, and then you put a lid on it or something like that, and you put it in your car, and you go home. Spring water, awesome. I will drink spring water over tap water every day. When Graham comes to our house, she's like, just give me a plastic cup and go give me some water from the tap. I'm like, Graham, you don't know where that water's been. She's like, John, I'm old. It's water. I don't care. I, I ain't fighting with the lady. All right. So we got Reese's Trees. I don't know if you guys can see. There we go. It's playing nice. Reese's Trees. Love them. I got a couple of them out here. I do have some other things here. We'll get into that in a second, but I want to have some of these trees. Can never have too many Reese's Trees. Thank you, honey, for posting that. Mm. Mm-hmm. Check it out, guys. Thick all the way around. So good. These are great. I love them. Why don't we ever get Reese's? I remember when Graham made Buckeyes. Buckeyes, if you're not familiar, or at least this is what she explained to me. Buckeyes are basically a Rice Krispies, Reese's that you make at home. You take peanut butter balls with powdered sugar, confectioner's sugar, make it into a ball form, then you dip it in chocolate, and then you freeze them. Oh, so good. And if you've never tried it, freeze a Reese cup. Not the thin ones, because that could end disastrously. But a regular Reese's, or one of these fancy Reese's or the big cups. Sometimes the big cups are good if you get the right ones. Mm, so good. Hmm. Jessie loves Take Fives. She can't eat them a lot because of what she's going through, but she does love Take Fives. Oh, and I will just because I don't want people asking. Um, I work in EMS. I work on an ambulance, so I like to have all the support shirts and everything like that. So this is the autism support shirt that was at our local store. I love to support local causes and bringing awareness to things. It's really important. If you don't know about it, you don't know about it. So if somebody can teach you about it, it's good to let somebody know. And as I mentioned before, that was kind of the reason that we started doing this channel, was to you know bring awareness to what Jessie was going through and to help the next person that comes down the line. CC, most times I want to have chocolate. You're allergic to chocolate? I have. Is it just like all chocolate, or is it dark chocolate? Is it the cocoa bean? Like, can you have white chocolate? Because I know that white chocolate doesn't have the like parts of the cocoa bean. And that's unbelievable. I've never seen somebody that's like actually allergic to chocolate. I got on a tangent. Now I got on my finger. All chocolate. Wow. I'm so sorry. That's crazy. Like, what's your favorite like snack? Like, what's your like if you had a sweet treat? What's your favorite sweet treat? Is it like candied almonds or nuts or something like that? Hmm, that's fine. Candy canes. I like candy canes. Traditional candy canes, though, the peppermint ones. Yeah. Candy cane. If you know the movie, drop it down below. It's a funny movie. I want to watch that now. Hmm. I was watching a movie on Netflix earlier today. Joyride. Thank you. CC for the win. I appreciate you guys being here. It's not easy for, you know, small channels. Everybody knows that, YouTube is hard. But it's hard because, you know, Jesse said it herself. 3 people can feel like 100. I actually enjoy, a smaller group, at times because I can keep up with people. I can talk to people. I can enjoy the company. I'd rather have a small group of people that I know that I can enjoy socializing with and getting to know than 100 million people in here and I can't even keep up with the chat. It's crazy. But that's all right. All right, let's see here. Ah, thank you. Had to get me another one. This one didn't make it. All right, so we're going to save this one. So me and Jesse have a tradition every year, and it is a fault of my side of the family. Ever since we were 8 years old, my family has gotten the chocolate oranges. Sorry, Cece, more chocolate. There are multiples. We have a bunch of them. So I'm going to share them with you. I'm not going to eat them all. I'm good, but I ain't that good. So these are from Terry's brand. So I have, 5 of them here. This is the dark chocolate one.
Not sponsored.
Okay. Again, none of this is sponsored. And well, I mean, technically, if you want to get particular about it, it's sponsored by us. We paid for it. So, sponsored by yours truly. Um, so there's the dark chocolate. There's the white chocolate. Mint, which I've never had. Okay. I've never had, I mean, I've had mint chocolate, just not that mint chocolate. The original, classic, which is just like orange zest flavored. And then this one we found, what was it, 2 years ago? 2 years ago. This is the popping candy. Okay, so if you've never had it, it's really really cool. What's that candy? It's not Poppets. Pop Rocks. I was like Poppets is the firework. Pop Rocks. They won't tell you, but I'm fairly confident that it's Pop Rocks that are inside of this, and it's so good. And if you've never had one of these, I'm going to show you how to do it. Well, the best that I can. I am on a plastic tray, so I can't do it the traditional way, but I'm going to do my best. So, all right. So you open up the box, and inside is an orange. Not a traditional orange, but an orange. So at the top here, they have a sticker. The sticker has 2 purposes. It's to hold the foil that surrounds it all together, and it tells you where the ends are. You can also feel it, the top and the bottom, just like you would on an orange. Then what you're going to do is you're going to place this bottom, so the sticker goes to the top, this part to the bottom, and you're going to place it on a hard surface, and then you're going to whack it. Okay? So because, again, this is a plastic, I'm not going to do that. I have a little stand right here next to me. So
the person that pisses you off and whack.
So, I don't know if you guys can hear Jesse, so I'm going to say it, just to reiterate it. Think of the person that pisses you off, and then whack it. I don't recommend holding it like this. This is a relatively small orange, so you're likely to smack your hands. However, you want to use the meat of your hand, the palm, like the very part near your thumb or something like that, because you want to hit it about here. Okay? So, 1, 2, you smack, you'll start to feel it, shimmy around in there, and then you can take this sticker off. Does this mean that this is the only way to do it? No. This is just the way that I've been taught to do it since I was 8 years old. And as I said, I'm in my mid-30s, so it works. Plus, when you're going through your teen years, you get frustrated, you smack something, and hey, you get a prize. And as we all know, adults, we get irritated with everybody and things in life. It makes things feel better. So, I'll show you guys inside. You open it up, and it's little pieces of chocolate. almost broken up like, an orange. And then when you take a piece out, they actually go and they look like little orange pieces. And then you can do like what you would with a lemon or an orange peel.
Take smaller bites so you don't choke.
Oh, come on, Kyla, I just throw it. I mean, that would work too. I mean, hey, as long as the objective is achieved, right? Whatever works.
I agree with that one. Violet, I'm on your side.
This just takes me down memory lane. I'm like speechless because like this reminds me of growing up. Every year, like if I got nothing else for Christmas, because I didn't grow up with money, and I don't have money now, but I didn't grow up with money, and I remember going to, I'm probably gonna screw this name up, but it was called, I believe it was called Cranax. Um, and it was a big Christmas store. They had massive things up there, and they had chocolate out the, you know what. And my dad would come back with a chocolate orange, and he would give it to me. And even if I got nothing else, I mean, we always did something, but I remembered these. I remembered these every time, and I love them. And I can't not have them every year. I have been to many stores all over the place. I think it was 4 years ago. We went to, and again, if anybody remembers, and you can count back, higher than, five, better than me, that was, beginning of the pandemic. Can't go in stores, can't do much of anything. Jessie and I went and we bought almost 20 of these and had them sent to the house. Um, and that was like for the next like 6 months. That was our snack. That was our treat, and I loved it. It was awesome. You can't not have it. It's like turkey at Thanksgiving or ham in Christmas, mashed potatoes and gravy, which some people are like, yeah, gravy. No,
It can become a little too rich sometimes.
no, 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 no. I'm not saying eat the whole thing. I can't eat the whole thing. I want to, but I can't. I am all for maybe eating a couple pieces. I mean, granted, back when I was younger, I could probably demolish the whole thing. But as I've gotten older, have a couple pieces here, have a couple pieces there, save it, roll it back up, put it in, your drawer. Tomorrow, pick it up. The next day, Jessie puts it in the freezer sometimes. Comes out like a nice little, confection treat. It's really, really good. And again, this is the original one. It's just, like milk chocolate and like an orange zest almost, or like an orange, flavoring. So good. But it is very rich. So you can't, have too many of it. I mean, well, I can't. You might be able to. If you can, God bless you. You gotta get a drink here. All right. So as I mentioned before in the video, we're trying to do 25 days of Christmas. And something that we're doing in our house is, we're 25 days of Christmas. We're doing one Christmas-ish themed, and yes, the theme can be quite drastic, of a Christmassy movie every day. As the kids get older, they don't, want to spend as much time with mom and dad, so, trying to get at least, an hour and a half, 2 hours together as a family, when everybody kind of wants to do their own thing, is nice. Um, I think what's everybody's favorite like Christmas movie or holiday movie? I'll throw it out there. Holiday movie. Um, Try and keep it within the Christmassy theme. Um, Not like Halloween holiday or Fourth of July holiday or Veterans Day holiday. Um, but Christmas, holiday type, time. Oh man, that was really good. I don't know if I can have any more. One more, one more. Don't judge me. The Santa Claus. Okay,
One, two, or three.
one, two, or three, or the show, The Santa Claus.
We haven't seen that.
I haven't seen the show, but I know it's there. Red tells me about it.
Don't tell us if you've seen it, but is it good?
Number two. Number two is good. I'm a killer for the originals. Well, original for me. Um, my favorite. Sorry, everybody. Home Alone. I love the Home Alones. Only, only the first two. The other ones get kind of weird, but I love those. Hi, Rini.
Really?
We're having chocolate orange. Um, but yes, I love Home Alone. Um, let's see what else. Mm,
I don't know.
mm.
That's not really. I don't know if it's anyone.
Jessie loves Elf, the one with Will Ferrell. Not the sing along one, but
I have watched that one.
Elf. She 1 year she actually made Elf's hat. It was really cool. She made it out of felt and everything like that. Had the feather and everything. Then we went and we were buying some Christmas decorations at the dollar store, because we have baby tree, and she found in the clearance section a big version of Elf's hat, and she's like, I have to have it. So we were able to get that for her. It was really, really cool. Jingle All the Way. That's the one, Schwarzenegger, right? Where he, what is it? I forget what it was, like Captain Turbo or something like that. Oh man, those dumplings were so good. Oh man, pork time. I was telling Jesse. I said I should have made more, but that's okay. Moderation, because if I eat them all now, then I can't get them later. Let's see what else. Um, any other? Which Grinch is everybody's favorite? So I know that there's the one that's like from 1966, which is the original classic. Dr. Seuss's Grinch. Then there's the animated one that they redid. Then there was the Jim Carrey one. Thank you, Cece. You know that that's my favorite one. I'm a Jim Carrey freak. I love Jim Carrey. I think he's hilarious. Um, his movies are just great. But the Grinch, his Grinch was my favorite. I love it. He brought something special to that film. His kookiness, his craziness. I, re- I love when he does the thriller walk. He just walks around sometimes. Oh my god, he's hilarious. I love him. Um, what about Christmas Carol? Does anybody like Christmas Carol? Jim Carrey's Christmas Carol is another one of our favorites. We have to watch it every year. I was really happy when they came out with it. I thought that he did it such a service that it was awesome. I need some chili. Listen, Rainy, I can't keep up with your level of chili. Okay, I like me some hot sauce. Some little bits of baby hot sauce. Like I like Cholula a little bit. Um, when I make my Jesse's probably gonna throw something at me when I say this. My ramen. Is it ramen or is it ramen? Ramen. Okay. Ramen. I have this Cajun seasoning that I get from the store. Tony Shishiri's. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's in a green little thing. It's in a little shaker cup. It goes in so great. I love it. Gives it a nice little boom. So good. When he says to his dog, "It's not a dress." You're so right. It's not a dress, it's a kilt. The Andy Griffith Show. I have not seen the Andy Griffith Show. I do remember little bits and pieces of it, but he's like a sheriff or something like that, right? But that's from way before my time. Um, Jesse, I know I need to do the challenge. I know I'm scared. I'm scared because, as I said to everybody before, when I did the challenge before, I wanted to run and hide.
It's not about winning, and the feeling of the winning part.
Rini, I'm not dodging it. I promise. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I just there has to be a right time, a right day. I'm not gonna put a time on it, but I'll do it. I said I would do it. I committed to doing it. I'm gonna do it. Jesse, be nice.
Sorry. I'm sick.
Yeah, I'm sick. That's how I feel.
Really, I'm sick.
I know that you're sick. Even when I am sick, I can't be sick. I'm sick. Or when I get a migraine, take your meds. Yeah, I know. All this laughing and whatnot. Oh man, what was what's another good one? Um, okay, anybody here that has Netflix or uses Netflix or has in the past, they know I know that there are a bunch of good movies that are made by them specifically for the holiday season. Um, Again, not sponsored by them, but if you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend it. Um, they are a little hallmarky. I'm sorry. It's Jesse's fault. The Christmas Prince. I think it's a three series. It's a three part. Like there's three movies. Um, I'm not gonna lie. Hallmark really isn't my thing. Now I can't not watch them every year. They're really really good. Um,
Princess what?
the Princess Switch is another really good one. That's what, three or four.
No, no. That one's 3, the other one is 4.
So the Christmas Prince is four. The Princess Switch is three. Okay, so there's that one. Um, the Princess Switch has Vanessa Hudgens in it. The only reason I know that is because when I was growing up, I used to watch High School Musical. Don't judge me. I haven't watched it since I, moved out of, school, but it was a thing. I loved the singing. I loved the dancing. It was weird. No, I never could sing or dance. Don't ask me to. Circling back here, awesome movies. Definitely would encourage everyone to watch them. They're really, really good. Um, we watch them almost every year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty close to almost every year. I think the only time that we haven't is when we haven't been home for the holidays. Like if we were off, seeing family or doing something with them, it was really really hard for us to be able to access our streamings. I mean, obviously with phones and technology, we're able to, but they're really really good. Um, let's see, Red's favorite movie, Jack Frost. Um, I forget what. the guy's name is in it, but it's not the cartoon one. It's the newer one. Um, that one's really really good. The one where the kid plays hockey. I forget what the actor's name is. And I know him. I know him. No, I forget it, but it's okay. Um, what's what's another good one? Hmm. Yeah, Jack Frost. It's not. I don't want to. No, 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 no. What's that actor's name? If you look it up, you can find it. I found it on what was Voodoo is now Fandango. Um, yeah, CC. His dad, the kid's dad dies in a tragic accident, and he builds a snowman and puts his dad's outfit, like his jacket and his scarf, on the snowman, and he makes a wish. And when the wish comes true, then the snowman comes to life. Yeah, well, Rini was asking about Jack Frost. Um, so there's that. We're gonna shimmy 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 here for a second. Um, but yeah, so there was that. I'm trying to remember something wants to say Michael Keaton, but I don't think it was Michael Keaton. Um, squeeze in here. Jesse gonna try and squeeze in with us.
Hi.
So, um, you want to pull it out a little bit? There you go. Let's see. Michael, thank you, Rini. I'm sitting here and I'm like, I want to say it was him, but if I'm wrong, I'm gonna kick myself in the hind end so much. No, that was such an awesome movie. I love that one. Now, don't get that confused with the horror one, which looks like the snowman's trying to eat you. That one is frightening. It's horrible. No,
My phone.
your phone.
Yeah, it's okay. I can't see it.
Your phone's on over. Your phone's over there.
Oh.
Let's see. Um, what other movies?
Cutting edge.
All right, this is where that stretched version of Christmas is kind of getting to. Um, has anyone seen The Cutting Edge? Yes, it's about figure skating and it's about hockey. So Canada, how you doing? Um, I love The Cutting Edge. Jesse showed it to me, and it was so good. Um, and topic. I love it.
Well, last Christmas.
That one's such a sad movie.
It's beautiful though.
It is. It's got a beautiful story. And it's set Last Christmas. What's her name? That's in that. She was in.
Khaleesi.
Yeah, she was in Game of Thrones. Um,
Um, Millie Clark.
that's it. Emilia Clarke. She just give you the couple sentences on the back of the movie there. Um, she is working in a toy store, and um, she ends up having to have a surgery and is a transplant recipient, and starts to change her life around after going through that. That one's really really good. Four Christmases. Which one's Four Christmases? Do you know that one?
Sounds familiar.
Where's that at? Four Christmases. Or is it? I bet you it's probably one that you actually own. It's not like a streaming one.
What's the one with Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn? And it was funny. It was a Christmas movie. They went to all the family's houses. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
It was so funny.
Tyler Perry's Medea Christmas. The last Medea that I saw was when she went to jail. Oh, Renee says that's the one.
Is it? That's the best one ever. It's so funny.
What was I talking about?
I don't remember my chemo brain. I don't remember. Why would you ask me that?
Renee's Dory brain is contagious. Um, I'm so confused.
You know what a good Christmas movie is?
What?
Frozen 1 and 2.
That is not okay.
Olaf! He counts.
Snow
I love Olaf.
Frozen. Yes, Rainy, your Dory brain. It's contagious.
I love Dory Brain.
we so I was sitting here. What was it, last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. So last week, after we were at the hospital for an appointment, we came home and I was just feeling so contagious. Contagious. I was feeling. I don't know what I was feeling. Contagious isn't the word, but I don't. I don't know why I said that. But I wanted to watch kids movies, so I watched all of the Cars movies from
Oh,
Disney. I watched um, Finding Nemo, Finding Dory. What was the other one that I watched?
we did Toy Stories.
The Toy Stories. So I watched all four Toy Stories.
Toy.
That's what I said. Toy,
You said toy. In a weird way.
toy, toy, toy,
Mm.
Toy Story. I can make you say some words.
Shut up.
Um, and I don't know what it was. Like Blue sat here and he watched it with me. And I mean, Blue loves movies, but it was it was so nice. I just sat here, and even at like 8, 9 o'clock at night, kids are in bed sleeping, and I'm just sitting here watching Cars 2, Cars 3, and just like, I mean, I can't really see the TV, but I can hear it.
I can't see the TV. I can't read a book. I can't see. I can't do anything. I can't. My eyes are too blurry. So I struggle. But I can hear everything, and I memorize pretty much every movie, every book. So you put it on, I know exactly what's happening.
Well, I mean, when you read a book, it's like you're watching a movie.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
But yes, I love Disney movies. Any Disney movie, I'm in.
We're fortunate enough that we actually get Disney for free through our phone.
Yeah.
So that's really convenient. I mean, I would pay for it anyway just because I love Disney, but
Disney's good.
it is. So I love Moana. Has nothing to do with Christmas, but
Number 2 came out.
it did come out, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous.
I heard mixed reviews.
I did. I heard some good things, but then I also heard some concerning things, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because I'm gonna watch it anyway.
I want to see Wicked. Has anyone seen Wicked? Rini, have you seen Wicked yet? If you have, is it good? Because I really want to see it. But I can't go into a theater right now. But I want to see it so bad.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen anything past the original Wizard of Oz.
I haven't seen Wizard of Oz yet. And I was told that it's based off of Wizard of Oz, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, yeah, because Glinda is um,
Well, I don't know who's in Wizard of Oz. Is that a witch?
Rainy, are you talking about Once Upon a Tale or Once Upon a Time? That's the one where it's got all the storybook characters. I think that's the show you're talking about. Oh, I love that show. I think we watched it up until when Elsa showed up, didn't we?
Oh, Once Upon a Time? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good show. I remember watching it up until Elsa showed up, and then I don't remember anything.
How do you see that?
How do I see what?
I can't see any of
Oh, the words. I have to shrink in like that. I have to see Moana 2. It's so good. Oh, I'll have to try it. I mean, I know that I'm gonna watch it eventually. It's just a matter of when. I love Moana. I watched the original Moana more times than I have fingers, toes, and probably bones. I love Moana 1. Um, that's also partly because I lived in Hawaii for several years. But I loved it. I thought it was great.
You got us hooked on it.
I did. Moana.
He knows all the
I
songs,
do.
and he never stops, ever.
It's such a good movie. But anyway, um, let's see. A little bit more.
Mm.
Um, Christmas, Christmas, Christmas.
I know we're talking about Christmas and everything else, but if anyone wants to ask any questions or know anything for any upcoming videos for my 25 Days of Christmas, you can always ask questions um, in my little, IG chat box or my TikTok chat box. Anything you want, ask, and me and John will answer them. And he'll be coming on live as well. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, and her link to her social medias is in the description box below. So if you want to know anything about, or you have any questions about anything she's been through, what she's going through, anything at all, you can go ahead and shoot her a message there. Hi, Lonnie. Welcome in.
Lonnie, hi Lonnie.
We're talking about Christmassy stuff. Um, but yeah, we've been trying to do things. I know that we're a little behind on her chemo reviews. It's been pretty rough for her,
I've been
the
really
last
sick.
couple ones. Um, she has gotten very acquainted with her bed. Um, Not that she wasn't acquainted with it before, but they're a lot closer now. Um, but we're trying to work on getting them out the best that we can, because you guys deserve to know about it. As I mentioned before, this is all to help somebody else. It's to share our experience, our lives, what we're going through, to help somebody that follows in our footsteps or goes behind us or wants to know or is just curious. So we're working on getting them out. Please, be patient with us and understanding. What she's going through is not easy, and unfortunately, as much as I'd love to, do things like that for her, I can't do everything. She's the only one that knows how she really feels and what she is really going through, what really works. Um, so it's her story to tell.
I have my positive days, and like today, I had enough energy to jump on and do like a 11-minute video, and I have my days where I can't do anything at all. And John has to be my eyes, ears, feet, hands, everything. And but I'm going to be doing a video every day for the next 25 days, regardless, even if it's in my bed, which it probably will be. Um, I'm just I'm fighting for you guys, man. I'm fighting for myself and my family. I'm hurting. I'm sick. This has not been easy. So just bear with us. And thanks to John, he's been getting on live and helping and trying to make everyone smile. And he gets distracted too, and he likes to laugh. So this actually helps him out.
Virtual therapy. I'm trying to think of different things I can do on here. I love video games. I love, to eat, obviously. You know,
He loves to eat.
I'm not my array of foods is not very vast, so I'm sorry, but I do want to get on here. I'm confident enough to say that I have made friends through you.
Yeah.
I like Irene's my friend. I love going and seeing Irene. I love going to her lives, and I love being a part of that community. I've met Lonnie. I've met a lot of people, and it's a blessing to be able to have friends.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful for them. So if I can get on here and I can spend some time with them and I can, make some more friends and help somebody else, then I want to do that.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that.
And
But
we
it's just
love
trying to figure out what niche is going to be right.
You'll see that he jumps from topic to topic because he doesn't know what to talk about, but he'll get there. I can't see what that says.
So Rini says, Jessie, you are a strong woman, and John, it's also your story because you are her number one supporter. We love you both and pray for you daily. You got this, Jessie, with the
Oh, thank
strong arms.
you. Where's your phone?
Lonnie says, we're family with the blue thing that I never know what that means.
Who's this first one from?
So this one was Rini.
Oh,
And
thank you,
then
Rini. I
Lonnie
love you.
Lonnie says, we're family with the blue thing. I have no idea what it means.
Oh, they're hugs.
Okay, those are hugs. And then Rini says, I'm grateful for you both as well. Love you guys with the smiley face and hearts.
We love you too.
See, the struggle is real, guys. We're not playing around. We're not messing. You know, she struggles. To do things, and I mean, you guys will see in upcoming videos and things like that. That
It's not very pretty. You'll see, it's not very pretty.
I'll tell exactly. Cancer sucks. Cancer is horrible. I almost said a bad word. Cancer is not cool. Takes a lot more than it gives. I don't really know what it gave, but actually, I know what it gave.
Close one.
It gave us appreciation
Our
for
family.
the things that we didn't think we had appreciation for before.
We cherish a
You
lot more
know,
now.
I appreciate spending time in the house. I appreciate doing the little things a lot more. So I mean, in a way, really messed up way, it gave us a little, but took so much more.
Yeah.
That's not saying I'm happy for it. I wanted to get the hell out of here. But moving on, getting away from cancer. I don't want to talk about cancer.
I'll let you
But yeah.
talk and go. I need to go lay down.
Well, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here, so we can go ahead and we can say goodnight.
I need to lay down, you guys. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I've been on here flapping my gums for a little over an hour. I appreciate each and every one of you. I truly do. It's really a blessing to have you guys here. I know that it was late. It's not our normal, get on here, time, but it's been a while since we've been on, and I wanted to get on and spend some time with you guys. So I appreciate you guys being here. We love each and every one of you. It means the world to us that you guys have stuck it out. Cece, Rini, Lonnie, Raiders. You guys, we're all here. We all really appreciate you, and we love you guys. We can't wait to see you guys in the next video. And don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and don't forget, stay tuned. We'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys.
Stay blessed.
Bye.